Well, let's face it, candy is to Halloween what turkey is to Thanksgiving. It's the traditional food we get to indulge in when it's that time of year. But when the sweets are gone, how do we get our health back on track? Well, our guest, Kelsey Moore, has some advice. She's a registered dietitian who works for Choices Markets. Hello.
Hi, Angela. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. I mean, first of all, why do you think we love sweets so much at Halloween? Why do we love those Halloween treats?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I think it's no secret that we all crave Halloween treats. We all crave candy. And tonight is definitely a time for some indulgence. And, I think it's really important considering the times that we're going through right now that we do actually take the opportunity to enjoy Halloween, enjoy some treats tonight, and then we can get back on track tomorrow, back to our healthy, balanced eating.
There's so much controversy around sugar, but I guess the biggest one for parents at Halloween is our teeth. It does could do Halloween is our teeth. It does could do a lot of harm to our teeth. Aside from that, though, what other harms can candy cause to?
Yeah, so sugar does actually play a big role in our immune system. So, particularly if we're eating a lot of refined products over time, it can disturb the gut microbiome.
Hmm.
So, it's definitely something that we want to try and limit, but again, still enjoy during those times of celebration.
And once we get to the bottom of our Halloween sacks, the bottom of the bowl, we might not feel so good. You know, we often hear about children eating all their candies in one night and then getting a stomach ache. What's going on with that type of scenario?
Yeah, for sure. So something that we can do to maybe help avoid a little bit of that is if we're making sure that our children are getting a well-balanced dinner before we have our Halloween treat. That might help with some of that stomach upset and might help them fall asleep a little bit easier.
And I understand you have a sample dish to share with us today. What have you got for us?
Yes. Okay. So I have this beautiful poke bowl that I made here.
Wow, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's delicious. I've tried it myself. This beautiful poke bowl that I made here.
Wow, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's delicious. I've tried it myself already. Immunity or immune function is really important right now. So what I have here in the bowl is I have a number of ingredients that can help support our immune system, like some protein from the smoked salmon and the edamame beans, as well as a number of different nutrients in the bowl I can talk about as well.
Yeah, so tell me what you've got there. What am I, because you said smoked salmon. What else are we looking at?
Yeah, so what I have here, I have all the ingredients laid out. We have some fresh mango in the bowl. We have some shredded carrot. We've got some chopped red onion. I think some pickled red onion would go nice in there too. We've got some cucumber, some healthy fats, and some fiber from our avocado. Some purple kale, which is just finishing off the end of its season right now, and then some edamame and black sesame seeds.
And so I've actually never had a poke bowl. I've heard lots about them, but is the idea to just eat it like that, or do you put salad dressing on it? Do you just stick a fork in it? It looks
Yeah, well, I
beautiful.
definitely thank you. I definitely encourage you to try it. So traditionally, I know when you go and purchase one, usually they'll have some raw fish in there, and I've chosen smoked salmon in particular. But yeah, typically it contains like a base of rice and maybe some kale or some sort of greens, and then we've got a few different vegetables. I like to throw something sweet in, like the mangoes or pineapple. And then we have a dressing that goes on top. I know traditionally sometimes some spicy mayo is good in there. I chose an avocado garlic dip for this bowl, and then you just mix it all together and eat it with a fork. And it's really simple and easy. Something you can grab on the go or take to work.
So we were talking earlier about some having a balanced meal to sort of balance out all that sugar. And I just wanted to follow up on because I'd asked you about what's happening when you have the stomach ache. Can you expand on that a little bit? Because I'm really curious about that. Why do we get a stomach ache after we eat a whole bunch of candy?
Yeah, it could be a number of things going on there, but I think one of the key things is probably the overeating. Um, in general, with Halloween treats, it's really easy to want to indulge in a lot of food at once. So when we're looking at our three main macronutrients, so protein, fat, and carbohydrates, sugar is a refined version of carbohydrates. But things like protein are going to be more satiating and more filling, so we can eat a smaller amount of something like protein and it'll fill us up more quickly, whereas the sugar it's easy to eat a lot of and then not feel full, and then it can hit us later and we can get a stomach ache.
Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate this.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. And if anybody's interested in learning more about nutrition, they can come and check out our webpage at choicesmarket.com. And then we also have our registered dietitians and nutritionists in store for people to come and chat to as well.
Thank you so much, Kelsey.
Perfect. Thank you.
And I hope you have a happy Halloween.
Yes, you too. Thanks.